The pressure of your significant other or somebody that you like or somebody who's important to you pushing you to come out of the closet so that you can be with them can be very, very draining and puts you in between two walls closing in on you filled with spikes. We'll talk about that. But with that being said, let's start with an informal greeting from me to you. What is happening? What is up? Yep, my little dog is eating right now. My name is Stacey. If you're new, what is up? My name is Stacey. I just said that. I always have that problem where I'm just like repeating myself. Now, before I get into the topic, I do want to say that I have experienced that in my life where I've had that pressure to try to convince me to come out. And I wasn't ready for that. Of course not, I wasn't ready for that. So I'm going to read to you a comment that was left on one of my videos that influenced me to make this video. And it reads like this. I was in a relationship with a guy. I've been hiding it for about a year, and I finally told my mom and dad, and they didn't like it. My mom doesn't believe that I'm gay. She wants me to be straight so bad. I'm still in the closet, and it's real hard for me to be happy. Also, I mean, I broke up with my boyfriend. I don't want to say ex-boyfriend because we always see each other. He texted me and said that he doesn't want to see me anymore because he can't keep hiding because he wants us to be able to hold hands in public and all those cute things. I don't want to lose him. I love him and he wants me to just come out and be happy and man up. He wants me to move in with him and I would love that, but what's holding me back is my family and I'm sick of it. I can't live a life that they want me to live. That's not me. I don't want to lose him. He makes me happy. Yeah, this is sad. There's so many thoughts that run through my mind when I'm thinking about this comment, this situation. Right off the bat, don't rush coming out of the closet just because this person is telling you to do so. You gotta respect his reasons. You do have to respect the fact that he wants to have somebody that can be out and about and be proud, that isn't in the closet because he wants to be able to be cute and affectionate out in public. Nobody can blame him or the next person or anybody else who would want that. Each and every one of us wants something different and we're all entitled to that want, that desire. So I could totally side with him on that, and I could totally see where you're coming from, where like this person makes you so freaking happy, you want to be with this person so bad, and not only that, but you want to be out. You don't want to be hiding and having to live a double life and having to feel this way or feel that way. I don't blame you. It's tough. In Spanish, the phrase goes, "Estás entre la espada y la pared." And I guess if I had to translate that, it would be like you're in between the sword and the wall. Like, where do you go, you know? If I'm talking to you as a friend, these are my opinions, this is just my thoughts. The first thing, don't come out just because you want to please this guy that you really like and makes you happy. Don't come out just because he wants you to. Don't come out because you feel like that would make your life all better, because for a lot of us, that's not how it goes. We don't just come out and everything is like rainbows and sunshine. There's so many ways that it could go. Are you ready to have your family not respond in a good way and maybe possibly, I don't know, kick you out or shun you or just not want to be a part of your life? Are you ready to deal with that? There's so much pressure with coming out of the closet that for some of us it's like, oh shoot, I freaking sweat so many bullets just for that? Like, they're cool with it? It's cool. It wasn't so bad. Some are like, oh shoot, I sweat so many bullets for them to just disown me, but I'm okay with it because I could be myself and now I'm building a better future for myself. Or some of us are like, shoot, I sweat a bullet and I knew I should have sweat all those bullets. I should even sweat even more because I can't handle this. There's so many different outcomes and situations and what can happen from all this. And on the other end, I'm thinking, wow, I'm actually glad that you're like, dude, I can't be living like this anymore. Like, I don't want to be living like this. I know my family is important, but I can't be living a lie. I can't be living this lie. And you're at this point where you don't want to let yourself live this lie. And I give you props because that is freaking hard to get to that point. Because some people are just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to pretend. I'm just going to give my family what they want so I don't have to hear them, so I don't have to deal with it. And then they feel miserable inside. And I can see that you don't want to feel that way. Who would want to feel miserable? It's not worth it to make your family happy where you have to have this whole facade of who they want you to be. And you just have to forget about how you want to be and who you are. You have to just put on this show all the time, and that gets exhausting. There's no way to live your life. So that is up to you. If you do decide to come out, please just make sure it's because you really truly want this inside. Last thing that I would want to happen for you is that you come out because of this person that you like so much, because now you'll be able to hold their hand in public and now you'll be able to be with them. But all of a sudden things change and things don't work out with this person, and now you're out of a family and you're not handling it too well and you're alone without this person, things can change like that. That's why I say, if you're gonna do this for yourself and have a plan of what you're gonna do if things go wrong. Sometimes they say, hey, having a plan doesn't really help because things are not 100% certain all the time. But I think it's always a good idea to have a plan, to start thinking of backup things to help yourself fall back on. And if things change or switch around, then you adapt and you keep moving forward and you figure it out. At least you have some thoughts of like, okay, if this happens, what am I gonna do? This and that. And through that, you could figure so much more out. But it's better than than having absolutely nothing to fall back on. No thoughts about it and thinking that everything's gonna go one way and that's it. I think there's always a good idea to have a backup plan. When it comes to this person, like I said, I can see where he's coming from, and he's entitled to have what he wants in life, you know, and at least you two are honest with each other. You were like, I can't, I'm not out, I can't come out right now. And he's like, well, I want somebody that I can hold hands with. And he invited you to live with him. And look, most importantly, out of all of this, I want you to ask yourself, what is the best option for you right now? What is it that you want? What is it that you can handle in this moment and know that you'll be okay with? And go from there. Forget what I say, my opinions, forget what the next person, this person, that person. Ask yourself. You have the answers within you because you're the one living this life. If you are okay with your family being like, nope, sorry, we can't have you as part of our family anymore, but you get to be yourself and you don't have to live this lie and be so exhausted and drained from having to be what your mom wants you to be so bad and not be who you really are, then go for it. But I think putting the whole thing that you want with this guy to the side, I really do think that you should sit down with yourself and think about these things. And I'm sure you have. And if you have, that's good. I think you should really always think about these things. And I know it might be scary and unsettling, but also please remember, you have everything within you equipped to take on anything and everything that life has to throw your way. You can get through any of it. You just have to put in that work. You just have determination. You have to have that willpower, that want, the desire, that motivation, that inspiration to get through it all. I know coming out is it's a scary thing. It really is, especially if you have a parent that's saying, hey, no, I don't want you to be that. You can't be that. I don't agree with it. This, and this is going to happen if you do. Sometimes you just got to be like, all right, peace. I'm not going to be pretending to be somebody who you want me to be. I choose not to be around the people who can't accept me unconditionally and love me unconditionally. I can't do it. I want to be able to breathe comfortably and be happy and be who I am. And if you can't accept me, then that's fine. I'll go on my merry way. And when you realize that me loving another heart doesn't make me any different, it still makes me your son or still makes me your daughter, then come around, talk to me. We can have an adult conversation about all of this. I just wanted to say that because I can't just sit here and not say don't rush it. I know a lot of people say there may never be the right time, but if you're down with no longer having to hide and play this game, and you do you. You do what you gotta do. If you feel it in your heart, go for it. But also be aware that you should have a backup plan. I don't know if you live with your parents or not, but if you do get kicked out, where you're gonna go. If you have to move out and rent someplace, if it's not with this dude who asks you to chip in for the rent, how are you gonna pay? Do you have a job? Do you need to get a second job? Bills, expenses, it racks up. So I just want you to think about these things. Again, maybe you have, I don't know. I just know what you left in the comment. But I know that somebody else may be watching this who maybe has not thought about those things or thought about it, but me saying it out loud again in this video and them hearing it might get them to be like, oh shoot, I should really think about this stuff again. I just want you to be thinking about these things, and at the end of the day, it's always a good idea to become independent as soon as possible and start working for these things for yourself and taking care of yourself and supporting yourself. So then at the end of the day, you won't have somebody that's like, well, you live under my roof, honey, so you gotta listen to my rules, honey. And then you could be like, but let me tell you something, I pay for all of my own stuff in my own roof, so you can't say nothing, so peace. I don't know. I mean, you mentioned you've been together for about a year. That is definitely quite an amount to be with somebody who has to hide. I don't blame them, and I don't blame you, because it's not just something that you could just wake up and be like, all right, let's do this. It takes a lot more than that, so I get both of your sides. I've been there too, where I'm in the closet and I'm getting pressured to come out, or there is pressure, or I can't be 100% out and about with you because this and that, and I get it. It's hard, it's tough, it's not easy. I don't blame either one of you for wanting what you want and hoping for what you hope for. But if you're truly sick of this, hey, you know what you have to do, all right? But just remember not to do this for anybody else, but for yourself. Because the last thing you honestly don't want is to have done it for somebody else and regret it in the end. I wish you all the absolute best. I hope that you and this guy can be happy. I hope that you can be happy. I hope that you can finally be yourself. It's hard for me to think about these things because on one end, I'm like, well, dude, just freaking go out and live your life and do you. Don't let time pass by anymore. Go out and be happy. Stop spending all this time worrying about this and let go of what they're gonna say and what they're gonna say and just be happy. Stop living for other people and live for yourself. Do it now because time is just slipping by. And on the other hand, I'm just like, but I do understand that life is tough. Life is hard. And sometimes you have to do what you have to do just to get by, just to get to a better place. In the meantime, until you get to that place where you can finally be like, peace out. I can support myself. I could do this. I could do that on my own. But sometimes taking that leap to finally doing that, like coming out, really pushes you to be more independent, and it is the exact push that you needed to get to that place in the beginning. There's so many different avenues that this could go, which goes to say that if there is somebody that you're dating or that you're talking to or even a friend that is constantly pushing you and trying to get you to come out, they're like, well then I don't freaking want to be with you, and they're super rude about it, and they're not understanding about it, and they're demeaning you, and they're putting you down, and they're belittling you, and they're telling you something like, whatever, if you don't want to come out, then I can't be with you because the X, Y, and Z, bye. They're just doing it in a negative way. Please do yourself a favor and remove those people out of your life, because they genuinely do not have your best interest at heart. And I hope I said that right, because I always get that wrong. But I think you know what I mean, because there are people out there who they do these things with ill intent and they don't really care. So I want you to know that you have all the right to kick those people out of your life. So I hope that you do that. But I don't know, I hope that something that I said in this video really does help you and helps you see this with a new perspective or a different perspective, or maybe something that I said really clicked things for you. No matter what, just believe in yourself. If things go well or if things go bad, you have to have your back. So long as you have your back, that is more than enough to get back off the ground and start running again. You can do it. I just really hope that you believe in yourself. I want to thank you so much for asking this question. And I really do hope that everything just sorts out for you and things go really, really well. I wish you the absolute best. Please check out any of my other videos if you're going through this. I have a lot of videos on stuff that could definitely help. If you know anybody who's going through this, please send this video to them. It only takes a couple seconds. It's not going to cost you a dime. Please send this video, pass it forward to somebody, share it in a message, on a Facebook post, on Instagram, on your IG story, wherever it is. Please pass this video forward. You never know who you could be helping. You never know who around you may really, really, really be in need of hearing these words that is in the closet that nobody has a freaking clue. And this could really, really give them some peace of mind, some peace in their heart, something that they need to hear. Please. Spread this kindness, spread the word, don't be shy, leave me a comment down below. Please give this video a like, please help me spread the word through my videos. You as a viewer have far more power to help me spread the word through my videos by liking, by commenting, by sharing, and yeah. Don't go anywhere, keep watching my videos. If you want to see more of me, my social medias are on the screen and down below. If you want to see another video of mine, check this video out right here. Spend a little bit more time with me. I'll catch you in the next video. Remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually three. No matter the highs or lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good. Be grateful and stay humble. See ya. Bye.